Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Right to Dream FC, a series where we're looking to take FC Nordsjælland in Denmark, get Champions League glory using only players from African nationalities. So, as you can see by the thumbnail, we know who our next opponent is in the Conference League, and it is Newcastle. Let me show you the group that we have got to play. Of the Newcastle, it looks okay. We've got a Nipro, -1, and a Bodo Glimt in Norway. I think there's enough about our team to qualify. It depends how badly we lose to Newcastle. So, the last couple of games that we have been involved in though, if I just move me out the way, we have, obviously we ended the last episode beating Celje 5-2, lovely game. And then we had a 5-3 win against AAB. Now I want to show you the goals for this because we were 3-0 down. We weren't playing very well. And then Schmidt has just come to life and saved us. We'll watch all the goals as well. It was 4 from ourselves, 3-0, well, 3 goals in the first 40 minutes. I mean, Thalander headers it past Hansen. That's normally what Gomez should be doing. Salza feeds through Prika, Nagalo, poor defending there, and Prika finds the bottom right-hand corner. Salza again, swings it in, Freya at the back post, gets past Hansen, very poor indeed. So just before half-time, Schmidt gets the goal back, sets us on our way. Beladson down the right, lovely ball in, Schmidt for 3-2. I was convinced that we wasn't going to get anything out of this game. Then Maria runs down the left-hand side, into Svensson, into Antman, tapping from close range, 3-3. And then we took the game by the scruff of its neck. Fatawu down the right-hand side. I mean, Popastovic gave us the goal there for Schmidt's hat-trick. And then lastly, Fatawu wins it inside the box and rifles it into the bottom corner. Very nice. We threw a water bottle at half-time, and clearly it worked. And then the last game we did play was a 1-0 win against Midtjylland. It wasn't sexy, it wasn't fun, but we did manage to get the win. So, let's run the intro, and I'll see you at Newcastle. The team to face Newcastle in this crunch game in the group: Hansen in goal, Jigger, Gomez, Nagalo at the back. As you can see, they're filming quite a nice partnership there with their links. Beladson on the right, Endor and Ndiaye as our kind of second bank of 3. Endor, I mean, he's on the decline slightly, but he hasn't been playing too badly. 7.0 rating across the 6 appearances he has made. He's getting used to the defensive midfielder role, which is probably why he's not progressing as should do, and slightly on the decline because he's learning a different position. Then we have Neymar, Antman and Fatawu. Antman's coming in because of Diamande being injured. Been very impressed with him since he has been on. Obviously he got that hat-trick earlier on in the season, but 7 appearances, 4 goals, 7.33 rating. He's got an assist in the Conference League as well. And then Schmidt, the main man up front, he's fantastic. 10 goals in 12 appearances, 11 starts, 1 off the bench. 7.68 rating in the league. Too good for the team, but I'm not going to complain. So it's quite interesting how we should kind of set up against Newcastle. We see their team: Isaac, Maximan, Almiron, they've bought Ziyech, Joe Linton is their captain, Ramirez, and then Target, Botman, Ampadu, and Bed Godfrey. That's very weird. It's very unusual, but it is what it is. We're going to praise, pump our fists, and we'll just get into it again. Our team looks fantastic. I do love the green overlay for this as well. We have got Maria on the bench to come on, but let's stick with the solid team that has kept us going so far. Ben Shamal has been kind of just a bit part player for us, but with Chimiti's form, like this, he can't really break into the team. And I've thought a couple of times of signing Gift Orban again, but I've pulled out of those. Right, Antman wins the ball. I mean, it's a bit of a daisy cutter of a shot across the grass, but action-packed 10 minutes so far. Newcastle got 4 shots on target from what I just saw. Nagalo to Viladson to Fatawu, back to Nagalo. I mean, I feel like we're getting a nice spine to the team. Endor to Nagalo. There's a certain some good release clauses in our transfers. Oh, come on, Chimiti. So close, but yet so far away. Yeah, Newcastle got 4 shots on target in the first 10. That's slightly scary to see. Hansen rushes the ball out to Ndiaye. Godfrey to Almiron. Ampadu. I'll be interested to see how he's looking. Maximum down the right-hand side. Isaac is just... or Isaac. Simple tap in. It's going to be a tough game for us with this. But as I was saying, we seem to have a nice spine to build upon anyway. Bruno, over the top ball. I mean, same Maximan into Isaac. Hansen tried, but to no avail. Just hope that we don't get too badly beaten here today. Joelinton picks it up in the middle of the park, runs into Almiron, into Isaac, 2-0 in 20 minutes. Scored on his birthday, apparently. Nice interesting fact there. Ziyech, I don't want to see it. This could be quite a quick game going forward. We're asking Endor to man mark on Isaac. I mean, looking at the stats, they're not too dissimilar. They've just been a lot more clinical. We're matching on possession. We've had 8 shots with 3 on target. Obviously, Newcastle they've had more shots, more on target, and they've got more goals. That is absolutely poor by Hansen. There's no words for that. You can't teach that to anything. I want to watch that one again. I've skipped all the others. So Godfrey finds Almiron. Come on, Hansen, you've got to do a lot better than that. I'm just going to go to a cautious formation as mentality now because we can't afford all of our hard work to be kind of thrown away in one game. Endor picks it up into Chimiti's, hit it from distance, and Pope has just tipped it onto the crossbar as well. Pope clears it away. It's some intent from us, but I think the damage has been done, unfortunately, already by Newcastle. I mean, what kind of approach do we go here? If we look at the stats, you know, we're matching them for possession pretty much. Had the same amount of shots, but they've just been way more clinical than we have. Is it water bottle time? That's a bit harsh, isn't it? We'll just thrash our arms because that's slightly better than the salts. Right. So Ampadu, we'll check his stats out after this. He seems like such a... That's too easy. That's a hat-trick. But thrashing our arms didn't work. We're losing 4-0. I mean, it's the first kind of team of any quality that we have come up against. And even if it was in the game save for quite a few seasons, coming up against a Newcastle team, it's always going to be a difficult one to do. But let's just make a few changes. I mean, Cautious hasn't done anything. I was going to say Hansen off then, but that would not go down very well. So Svensson will bring in. Ernest Namar has been pretty much just a passenger in this game. He's not done anything. Chimiti will bring Ben Shimal on. And Fatawu has been pretty poor as well. So Kali Sane. We'll make those 4 changes and then we'll have a look with 10-15 minutes to go, just to rest some players as well. I mean, we might as well just go for it now, hadn't we? So let's just go attacking. Giga to Hansen, to Gomez, to Nagalo. I mean, we haven't had any corners of note that I can think of that Gomez has been able to get onto. I mean, that's a double tackle that was. Kali Sane gets the ball again though. Endor to Veladson. Lovely ball by Nagalo to Sene. Come on, let's get one goal. Let's get a bit of Penchimalo just off the top. Maria tries to get it in as well. It's still in play. That's not a penalty. I mean, there's some intent there from us at the least. It's just a shame it's taken an hour to come. Endor to Svensson. Back to Giga. Kelly Sene. We get one back. We can celebrate the small wins. I mean, Sene, I think it's his first goal of the season for us so far. He's been a very much a bit part player because of bringing Chimiti in and Benchimol. But Sene, I mean, Pope should have done a lot better there. Should have stopped it. But we get one back in front of our home fans. They seem happy. There's no tight offside. Leave it as it is. Don't take away our fun. And I think chair indoor for the last 20, we're going to bring on Christensen. Which, interestingly enough about Christensen, he was looking to leave. He's been looking to leave for the last year or so. And for all of a sudden now, he wants to stay at the club. We've offered him a new contract. We've kind of given him a few thousand more a week. But we're trying to tie him down to a 5-year deal without a minimum fee release clause. He will be a good addition. I say addition. He'll be a good player to have around for future seasons. You know what? That was a dismal showing, and it was pretty poor. And the only unfortunate thing about that is, A, we get off to a losing start, but B, we've now got Copenhagen to play. And we're not going to come back for the Copenhagen game. It is going to be AGF, so we'll see you for that game. We return now for the game against AGF, but in the meantime, we managed to beat Copenhagen 2-0. It was a pretty simple game. I say that. They didn't have a single shot on target. Our goals were slightly fortunate that we did have as well. Fresse put us into a lead in the first first 20 minutes. Fatu back to Veladson, Koulibaly, Fresse running in from the left. Came in place of Ndiaye and paid for it with a lovely struck goal. And then just before the end of the game, Maria back to Koulibaly. Quite a simple finish. It kind of helped that Copenhagen did get Fred sent off just before half-time, whistle blew. Put us in control for the game, and hopefully we can build on that against AGF now. And as well with Copenhagen, in their last game that they played after losing to us, they managed to draw, so we could potentially get a good 5-point advantage on our nearest rivals here. Although a little bit of tweaking to the team that I have done. We're bringing Emmanuel Agura in, our backup goalkeeper, just to give him a run around. Svensson comes in at left wing back, and I think that's all we've done. Koulibaly starts again as our cam. Diamande's out for another couple of weeks, so just got to hope that he can pick up the mantle. Antman is kind of not match fit because of he's been coming in to replace Diamande, especially in the Europa League as well. Conference League, I should say. But this team should be enough to see off AGF. However, they are currently sitting in third place, so it's not going to be a walkover. And it's not going to be anything game at the minute. There's been no highlights in the first half an hour. We'll demand more again. Maybe we'll go positive. Not a single highlight. AGF have done nothing, and they probably will score now, typically. Madsen to Carl. I mean, chased down by Fatu, that was nice. Who else was in there as well? Koulibaly and Fatu working together nicely. Lovely ball from Koulibaly to Chimiti. He has just chimitted it over the bar. That didn't work. I apologise for that. I mean, it'll be a pretty sad game to whimper out on. We're going to thrash our arms again. It's not acceptable. Let's hope for some more. Koulibaly, Fatu and Veladson all on bookings as well. I mean, Fatu's having a poor game. Koulibaly, he could do with coming off as well. What a weird game, Football Manager. You know what? Let's just go a little bit drastic. Veladson. Oh, we don't have a right wing back. Need to sort that out for the bench. We're going to bring on Fresse. Fatu for Maria. Koulibaly for Antman. I want to make a couple more changes as well. I mean, Schmidt hasn't played very well, but he's the best option that we do have up front, so we'll leave it for there. As Neymar whips the ball in, I don't think this is going to be an actual highlight. Gomez at the back post has headed it over. I mean, we'll demand more again. Let's kind of just change up our play here. We're going to focus down the wings. We won't pass into space as much. We're going to attack quite wide as well. No, we won't. Let's go the other way. Let's go narrow. More expressive. Run at the defence. We'll play for some set pieces as well. Hit early crosses. A bit more direct as well. Let's see if that does anything for us. In transition, let's just go to the target forward. Take off the get stuck in. And yeah, distribute quickly. We take long kicks. I mean, Schmidt is an absolute animal in the air, so hopefully those changes will make something. Although Maria has just given it away. Nagalo slides in. Paulson loses out to Neymar. Come on, what have we got? Neymar inside to Antman. Schmidt is offside. Don't celebrate it. Schmidt is miles offside there. He might as well have been standing next to the goalkeeper. No surprise to us. I mean, we could bring Sané on and Ben Shimal as well. I mean, Schmidt, we'll give him another 10 minutes. Schmidt was pretty much camping offside then. Paulson for AGF. Crosses it in, of course. Oh, how frustrating is that? I mean, is that probably their first highlight? Their first shot on target? We're going to get football managered here. Right. Let's just change this up. Right, Svensson, did you start? He did start. Antman's new come on as well. I mean, the defence is the defence. We've got Neymar and Maria. You know what? This is... It's not going to look bad. Let's just go with it. Sané on for Chimiti. Let's see if that does anything at all. I don't think it's going to. We have dominated this game. Neymar swings it in. Bratvilt claims the ball quite easily. I mean, we could get done on the counter here as well, but we've got to go for it. Gomez, Paulson, Molgard, Ben Shimal. Where are you playing at the minute? You are a striker, yet you're on the left wing, naturally. And Bisek out to Molgard. This is where they could punish us here. Haugen, I mean, Agura with a good save. He hasn't done anything wrong in this game, Agura. Like, he's not to fault for the goal. Why is that incautious? Let's go attacking. So Fresse to Ben Shimal. No. Molgard wins it. Kali Sané, can you run with the ball? Gives it to Neymar. Back to Sané, please. That's a goal. That's not offside. Lovely stuff. I mean, I look stupid now if it is offside, but I think that's a good goal. Oh, I look stupid. How close is that? Okay, it looked closer than that. This is our first loss of the season. We couldn't capitalise on Copenhagen's result. I mean, look at that. Yep. Stay no more. Right, we have still got a 2-point lead on Copenhagen, but yeah, that's very disappointing from our team, that is, especially to concede from a corner. Giga's got concerns. He's happy to go with a rest. But as for next time, I think I want to come back and do a couple of, like, a double header for the Europa Conference League Group A. Potentially Dnipro. and Bodo Glimt. So I've got a few games to play through here. That's gutting, especially after beating Copenhagen. An episode of 2 losses, I'm not quite used to that with FC Northland, but thank you very much for joining me. Drop a like, drop a follow, send some help, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.